Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free NFL selection for week number 10. Before we get going, don't forget, if you do enjoy these videos, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. Okay guys, each and every week, Ross Benjamin and I, we do these podcasts here on the YouTube channel, live stream, and Thursdays is dedicated to college football, and Fridays we run down our NFL Football Friday podcast. And this week on the podcast, Ross and I cover the Bucks Panthers, Bills Cardinals, Seahawks Rams, the Chargers Dolphins, and the Monday Nighter between the Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And you can get access to that podcast. It's about 1 hour, and you can get it right here on our YouTube channel or go to our website, atsstats.com. Also, if you're interested in the free Raymond Report Lite version of the Raymond Report, go to the website, go to NFL, college football, or NFL football, the free Raymond Report, and you get a free tip sheet on the game of your choice. And once you get to the website, go to the pull-down menu and select the game of your choice and handicap, and we give you good information of the Raymond Report system, which you can see a tutorial right here if you want to learn the Raymond Report system. Now, the Raymond Report based on 3 key fundamentals of sports handicapping. Number 1, value. Number 2, the most important one, the percentage play. And number 3, the PVI, the Performance Value Index. And I look at games through cycles, situational handicapping, and you can get that just by visiting our website, again, at atsstats.com. And if you want to learn the Raymond Report system, check our tutorials right here. We've got 18 videos, so if you want to kill a good Saturday or Sunday, there's a good way to do it. In 2009, I wrote a book called Ron Raymond's 50 Sports Betting Secret. This book is listed on Amazon, including 30 additional bonus tips. So if you just click the banner at the bottom of the page, you can get access to this book. And I give away 2 free tips from the book right here on the page. Check this one out. I call this one the Silver Bullet Play of the Week. And you want to take a look at that. It's a pretty good betting tip. And it's all for free just by visiting our website. Or the book you can get by purchasing it here on our website at atsstats.com. All right, guys, let's get to your free play here for week number 10. Now, last week had a great week in NFL. We went 4-1 in our premium picks. We went 1-0 with our free selection. And in overall, college football free plays, 9-3 overall with our picks last week in college football, NFL. And if you're interested in my top plays, I got 5 NFL selections listed right now, and I got 4 college football. Okay, so San Francisco taking on the New Orleans Saints. Now, New Orleans coming off that big win last Sunday night against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Really, they blindsided them. Nobody expected that except for Tampa Bay. Drew Brees and Sean Payton had an excellent game plan, and you know what? Tampa Bay just didn't know what to expect, right? And sure enough, Payton, great coach, young coach in the NFL. I'm 50, so if he's 50 or 50, I like the fact that to consider him young, right? And looking at the 49ers, speaking of great young coaches, Kyle Shanahan, all he's done is gone to a Super Bowl, right? In a couple of years as a head coach. Now, going into this week here, guys, the Saints, a 9.5 point home favorite. The over-under set at 49. Now, the computer pick, the analytics, likes the Saints here, 33-17. The over-under at 50.4. And if you look at the Saints' last 5 games, 5-0 straight up, 2-3 against the number, 4-1 to the over. Whereas San Francisco, 2-3, 2-3-0 against the spread, and 3-2 to the over. Now, the one thing with San Francisco here, they have not been lucky when it comes to keeping their team healthy, right? And let's be honest, in normal circumstances, that game should never have been played last Thursday against Green Bay. In a COVID season, San Fran had to really man up, and a lot of guys played injured, and sure enough, they made it competitive. They lost 34-17. It was never even close, and I think going into this game, and sometimes in sports handicapping, guys, I have this thing called the uncomfortable pick. And sometimes you're going to make a pick that you really don't want to make, you feel uncomfortable doing, but fundamentals are telling you this is a great situation to take on the San Francisco 49ers at plus 9.5. Now, I know you must think I'm crazy, but hear me out on this one. Look at what happened last week against the Saints. 38-3 win against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A nice win. All right? Nice win. Now, they go to the week before, they go to Chicago, and it took everything to get that win in overtime against the Bears, and then a 27-24 win at home against the Panthers, right? You look at the Saints, aside from that last game last week against Tampa Bay, they're really close games. And the one thing with this edition of the Saints, they win football games, but they don't cover a lot of games. In fact, let's go take a look at their spread record on the year. 3-1 straight up at home, but 1-3 against the number. 3-1 on the road, 2-2 against the number. So on the season, 3-4 against the number. But look at San Fran. It's almost the opposite. At home, 1-4. On the road, 3-1. 3-1 against the spread on the road, and 1-4 at home, right? So they're not a really good home team to cover the spread. And if you recall, a couple of weeks when San Francisco, a bit of a same situation going into this one. A lot of injuries against the Packers. They're playing New England. Belichick's there, Cam Newton's there, but now we know in New England it's not going to be the same type of year that you're used to and accustomed to have. And they had a good win on Monday night against the Jets, a come from behind win. Even though it was the 0-9 Jets, it was still a win. But the game plan, and the reason why I'm talking about that game, is the game plan Kyle Shanahan had for New England, going outside, jet sweep, quick screens. He knew playing the New England Patriots, he had to coach them up to win that game, because he went in there with not a lot of weapons in the arsenal, right? There was a lot of tools missing in that toolbox for Kyle Shanahan going into that New England game. Now, against the Seahawks, a 37-27 win for Seattle, a well-deserved win for Seattle. But going into this one, I think we're getting great value on the New Orleans Saints. And you know what? The Saints could be had here at a letdown spot, coming off that big emotional win. And you're still, the 49ers, they won here last year. If you recall, it was a 48-46 shootout. But, they had all their weapons with them, right? But I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers plus 9.5. And check out this stat right here, guys. When the New Orleans Saints are a home team as a favorite versus a non-division opponent, so anybody else but anybody in the division the last 5 years, 6-15-0 against the spread, 14-7 straight up. And this is exactly what I mean by the Saints of late. They win games, but they don't cover the spread. So I'm going to take my chances with an uncomfortable pick, and that's my free play this week on the San Francisco 49ers plus 9. That's my free pick. Oh, before we go, look at this. One thing I want to mention. That's why I opened up all these windows. San Francisco ranked 18 on offense. And let's be honest, every week's a makeshift offense with this team. Kyle Shanahan making different game plans against the number 4 offense of the Saints. But they have a top 10 defense. And that's another reason why I like San Francisco. Give me a top 10 defense against an inconsistent Saints team that I'm hoping will have a little bit of a letdown spot here against San Francisco. And that's why I like San Francisco as my uncomfortable pick, plus 9. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to ride them this week. Again, guys, you can get my top plays. I got a nice free play on the college football, which you can get here on our YouTube channel or at the website, and it's all for free right here at atsstats.com. Have yourself a great NFL Week 10. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. We'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.